And this video clip fits just about perfect right here. Welcome back, guys. It is your boy Broncos Guru, and it is this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Our first boaters to make the list this week, well, they're going to show us exactly what happens when you take a boat and you go over its weight limit or its capacity. You're going to wind up with a scene similar to this. Luckily, these guys are on a pontoon, and as many of you have already pointed out before, you can't really sink a pontoon unless you let this thing break apart, but these guys are probably pushing the limits of that even happening at this point. They do get pretty lucky. They wind up making this back into the boat ramp, but still, I don't know what in the world made these guys think this was a wise idea to get this many people with that much weight out here on this pontoon. Our next boater is going to be what we call the snake charmer. I've seen many boating videos where people were handling snakes, but I've never seen anything quite like this. My man has an anaconda in his hands. This is one of those scenes you never really know what to make of. Does my man got a death wish, or is he just that skilled with anacondas that he knows how to do this? I do believe this is some kind of tour, and he was doing this on purpose, but it is a wild scene. He lets the snake go at the end. We've got a pretty mixed bag here in the United States right now. Some places have their boat ramps open, some places have them closed, but the ones that do have them open, they are experiencing this where they want social distancing at the boat ramp. My guy here is taking that to the extremes. There was somebody already down there in the lane, so he decided he needed to get his boat launched, but he decided he didn't want to bring himself or his vehicle within 6 feet of the other crew that was down there, so he just went ahead and let this one slide on down the hill and get into the water. Pretty slick and ingenious idea. This is definitely a way to go ahead and skip ahead of people at the ramp if you need to as well. Some people probably should take some advice from this guy, and just lessons. I do love how he just hides behind the tree up here, kind of acting like, I don't know whose boat that is, I don't know what happened here, but in the end he is going to have to take the walk of shame down there. There's nothing like a little water sports fun, and I figured I'll bring all this back to get you guys back in the action as we're waiting for boat ramps in summer to fully hit. Here we're going to see this person's about to do a little barefoot skiing. What could go wrong here, right? She's going to go ahead and start her rollover to get onto her feet, and bam, there she goes. She gets some pretty good airtime. This one right here is not really boneheaded. This is pretty spectacular, actually. The only thing I would recommend her changing is about here. She's about to pull out a magazine. Forget that. Pull the iPad out. Go ahead and watch that Sunday morning Bonehead Boaters of the Week while you do this. And our next crew is not really boneheaded either. This is actually a pretty cool little scene. When I saw this video the other day, I thought I'd share it with you guys as well. It's always fun to see 3 people out there riding one wave, and these people are having a blast doing it. Our next boater is going to show us what it's like when you have a little trouble docking the boat. I'm not sure that he had trouble though. He hit the dock pretty solid. This was his 4th attempt at coming in, and it was the best of the 4. So he went ahead and kept it here and tied it up and just left it there. Here you can see Towboat and the police department's going to help him get his boat back off the dock. That's just because they're nice guys. And we could all use a little extra hand getting off the dock from time to time. Our next boater this week is going to be that guy. We all know that guy. He likes to have a little more fun when he's out boating than the rest of us do. I don't know if his wife, his kids, who made this video or posted it, but it is absolutely hilarious, and they did it to basically shame him, and somehow he wound up on Boneheaded Boaters of the Week for it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know. You may see your stories over here, just like Seth Gabbard, J.K. Uski, Cliff Weiser, and Roland Cavalanox did this week. Also, guys, if you haven't yet, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.